let's suppose there is a company. So let's suppose there is a company. Let's suppose you just have a company, and what you are doing, you are purchasing some t-shirts, and you are doing some printing on that t-shirt, and you are just solding out that. Let's suppose you are just purchasing that 100 rupees. Let's suppose you are purchasing a t-shirt, a plain t-shirt. You are just purchasing plain t-shirt. You are just purchasing for 100 USD. Like let's suppose 10 USD you are purchasing, and after doing printing slogans or logos, you just like selling it out for like 30 USD, let's suppose. So this is a subcontracting on that, right? Let's take another example. Let's take another example. You just have a furniture shop. So what you are doing, you just have a furniture shop and you just used to sold out furniture. But what you are doing, you are just assembling, you are just making that wooden furniture. But at the end of the day, like polishing, finishing, all is done by some another subcontractor. So you just send that to painter. So that's a subcontracting activities that need to be done on that. So that's a subcontracting process. Like once he is going to that that vendor, to whom, to subcontractor. We used to say that subcontractor. You are going to send that furnitures to subcontractor, and subcontractor will do painting, or let's suppose some another decoration, or putting like cloths on that, all these things done by some subcontractor. So what you will do, you will just send that wooden furnitures, wooden chairs, I can say. You will just like you are just dealing with the furnitures. So you are just dealing with the furniture, and you are just sending that wooden chairs to that subcontractor, subcontracting vendor. You can say like outsourcing, just outsourcing. So wooden chairs you are just sending to subcontractor, and subcontractor doing painting, adding cushion to it. All these activities subcontractors is doing. So let's suppose you just sending out 4 wooden chairs. So let's suppose you are sending 4 wooden chairs to subcontracting vendor, subcontracting vendor, and you are just also providing cushion material, paints, all these things you are providing to them, subcontracting vendor, and he will just send you to he will just send finished furnitures to you. For that, you will pay to him. So he will just send that subcontracting vendor will just send finished product to you. Okay. And what you will send to him, like 4 wooden chairs, paint, cushion, all these things you are just sending to subcontracting vendor. Subcontracting vendor is just assembling, or subcontractor, we can say. Subcontractor will do what? He will just assemble, he will just do painting, he will just add cushions to it, and he just sending that finished product to you. And you are paying to him, subcontractor. This complete process is subcontracting process. So we can also say, if we will just see which one is a parent material here. So parent material in that case, I just took that example. So parent material is a furniture. Yes or no? Parent material is a furniture here, but child material will be wooden chair. Wooden chair will be child material. And that paint is also a child material. And it is also uh, cushion is also a child material. So all these are the child materials that we are going to send to subcontracting vendor. So whatever we are going to send to subcontracting vendor is a child material, and he is going to send the finished product, that's a parent material. Is that clear or not? Guys, is that clear or not? Sania, Noman, Arif,
Yes,
is
sir.
that clear or not? Why you are silent? Why you are not speaking? If it's not clear, also you can say, if it's clear, you are silent like a statues.
It's clear,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So at
It's
least you
clear,
have to
sir.
respond if I'm asking. Okay. So what we are going to do, example I just took for furniture, it can be like for raw material also. Let's suppose you are just sending raw material to subcontractor, and he is just sending you to finished product he is sending from that raw material. It could be the raw steel, it could be anything. It could be like a finished nut and bolt. You are just sending raw iron, and raw iron here will be child material. And parent material subcontracting vendor is sending to you. Let's suppose finished nut and bolts he is sending. So that's a parent material. Okay, it could be for assembly also. Let's suppose you are just dealing as a you are just an automobile company, four-wheeler automobile company, and you are just selling four-wheeler cars. But what you are doing, but assembly you are not doing. Assembly you are just outsourcing. You are just doing subcontracting for that. So in that case, you are going to send out four tires. Okay, four tires, four gates, glasses, wheel, engine, everything you are just sending out to subcontractor. So that all will be a child material. And whatever finish assembly they are going to do, and they are going to send it to sending back to you, that will be a parent material. In that case, it's a vehicle, four-wheel vehicle. Let's suppose a car. Okay. So that's a concept of a subcontracting process. How we use that in SAP. Okay. So this is a process in which the company will send some or all the component to subcontracting vendor. He will fulfill the requirement by doing the activities. It could be like a painting, it could be assembly, it could be overhauling, it could be servicing, it could be anything. Okay. After the work is done by the vendor, the company will receive the finished good and settle the invoice. So that's a subcontracting process. And I just made the algorithm for that as a 9-step procedure. So in that first step, we are going to create a subcontracting metal master record. Okay, then we are going to create a subcontracting vendor master record. The same T code we are going to use MM01 and XK01. And then we are going to create subcontracting purchase info record. Then we are going to create a BOM, bill of material. That's optional. And then we will create a subcontracting PO for finished product. Then we are going to do a goods issue, and then we are going to check stocks, and then we are going to do a GR for finished product, and then we are going to do invoice receipt for the service whatever we are going to perform. So that 9-step procedure will be there, that we will discuss in the next session, because in half hour only half procedure will be completed. So it will only create a doubts in your mind. So in next session, we will create a complete subcontracting process, how we can configure that in system in SAP. Okay. Okay, that we will see in next session. Is business requirement is clear or not? Configuration we will do next session, next week. Is business requirement is clear? Arif, Noman, Sania, Mohammed, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Noman, Arif, is that clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.